an 01 graduate down in Tallahassee. Mark Risch gets us started. Syracuse wins the tip. And we are underway, the first game from the JMA Wireless Dome. Syracuse collects the loose change. Darius comes back in with it. Filia, leading scorer for this team, drives in and hits immediately. She's replaced by Journey Thompson. Burroughs has been struggling to shoot the three-pointer this season. That's really been the main draw in her 2 prior seasons at Syracuse, and Darius cuts to the rim.
But that's going to be the big test for the Orange today.
Soleil Williams, like we mentioned, not one of 3 returners on this team. 7 of the 10 players are new. She's one of them. Came over from Texas A&M, but she does have some familiarity with Mary Gurton, the only rookie on the roster, as Darius continues to get the scoring started for Syracuse. She certainly could have been a helpful piece, no question about it. Turnover from the Orange, that defense showcasing early. Darius again, bounce pass, Shy Hawkins feeds off, and a nice little 1-2-3 pass inside. And really was not expected to contribute so much offensively this season. They were expecting that Filia would really be the dominant guard, but it's been a 1-2 combo. And there's a response on the other side from Soleil Williams. Filia yet to get involved in the scoring. One-handed pass off for Shy Hawkins, free throw line, off the glass and in, and the foul.
Coming out of the gate, and it's working well. They're finding ways to get paint touches, and the guards are
almost a logo 3. I don't think anyone's gonna be chewing her out for that. Nice steal. Sophie Burroughs picks it up. Head court pass and finds Izoje for the flush. Fire offensively early, and Sophie Burroughs coming off the bench, still contributing meaningfully. After the end of last season, with the departure of Georgia Woolley, last year's leading scorer, Coach Jack said that Sophie Burroughs was the leader of this team on and off the floor, and Olivia Schmidt waiting for something to open up. Back out Burroughs, gets a chance to shoot here. Got it! Sophie has stepped it up to another level defensively this season. Kubek tries to drive off a screen. Instead, it's Risch who cans it. And a bounce pass to no one. Burroughs hustles over to it. Cuts inside. Gets it back to Jasmine Cooper. Throws one up. A little hook shot with the right hand. Goes down. Get involved off the ball.
Had that early assist on the fast break, but how about right there, just dumping it down. Sees Jasmine Cooper one-on-one on the block. Trusts her teammate.
Now, last year's Massachusetts AAA High School Player of the Year, and she has contributed meaningfully right away. Comes away with a steal there, all the way to the cup, finishes it off. Resets it out to Darius. Izoje goes with the free throw line jumper. She doesn't need to get it off. Does it all herself. Syracuse continues to extend that lead early in this game, dominating the Seminoles. Williams responds on the other end with a lefty layup. Virginia Tech, a solid team, nothing too special. They lost 79-54 in that game, so this is a big game in theory for their confidence. Under a minute in the first quarter. Darius, just too much speed, goes up, gets fouled, and the bucket. Not gonna count the bucket here. She's gonna have 2 shots. They say the foul was on the floor.
Looked like a bit of a nudge and then just the 2 steps.
Start playing some of these ACC teams, you realize the talent that's out there every single night. And that's all we got for the rest of the way now. Filia gets involved from downtown. Her second make of the game, she's up to 5. Hand off to Shavers, who has looked easily, or rather Soleil Williams, I should say. Back to Davis, one-on-one with Thompson again. Can she get it to go this time? Yes. Risch on the move, launches a 3, no good. Rebounded by Kubek. FSU gets it back. Kubek tries a 3 this time, near corner, and drills it. And not necessarily a perfect pass from Burroughs either, but she corrals that. And then almost scores at the bucket, gets her own board again. Turnaround J is pure. Goes Syracuse's way this time. So now 2 minutes without a bucket for Florida State. Burrows feeds down low and right back to the same thing. Why would you try anything else? Uche Izoje on the assist from Sophie Burrows. That connection is strong today.
Yeah, once again, just the vision from Burrows. And anytime it's Izoje, it's been going down. Some tough passes, too. They aren't gimmies when she's handing it off to her teammate, really finding the lane.
You can see, even though she struggled with the shot, that she's got such great poise on the court. Risch swings out for Bowles, give and go. She drills the three-pointer. Izoje captaining this offense today, gets another one to drop. Filia on the other end, trying to add on more for the Orange. Turnaround in the paint, back iron. Almon grabs a nice rebound, goes back up and finishes it off. Picked up 5 rebounds against Duke. And a team with a lot of size. And another three-pointer from Risch.
Just so impressive how they dominate on the boards.
And not a huge team physically either. They've got some height, but Angelica Velez out there for the first time for an extended period in this game. Burrows loses the handle, tries to dive for it, but it's going to be a clear path to the basket for Williams, and a lefty layup falls right down. Burrows with another feed, finds Filia this time. Baseline drive, swirls in and out. Almon has the board, goes back up with 1 second, and beats the buzzer. Plenty.
Syracuse just having their way, especially on the offensive boards. Almon securing.
Shy Hawkins fires, who only had 4 minutes after starting the game in the first half. Gets it off to Darius, and a second straight possession ends in a turnover for the Orange. Davis, righty layup is good. They might like a little bit more from her in this second half with the way that Izoje is playing. It's going to require that to get back into this game, and there she is again, swats one into the second row. 6-3 on 5'9". That is not going to end very well. I've had actually about that size matchup playing pickup basketball before. It doesn't go too well. Burrows skies for the board.
Got to move here.
Darius trying to score in transition. Feeds inside, Burrows to the cup. Streaks through and scores. Some paint penetration. Darius pokes it free on the other end. 3-on-1 for the Cuse. Darius to the cup with a left hand, and all of a sudden Syracuse gets 4 points back. Just overwhelming offensively. 20-plus points in the third quarter. All alone, Shavers with the mid-range. She drains it. And maybe with the right pieces put together, the right play, could be a repeat of that this season. A three-pointer and the foul. Chance for a 4-point play for Ali Kubek.
Kubek always ready to shoot. And what a pass right there from Bowles. Over 3 defenders. Kubek wide open. And that's why you follow through. Left.
Scoop pass and inside to Filia, who knocks down an unguarded mid-range J.
Usually does it with the ball. Pull-ups near the elbow, but if you're going to give her some space right there, she'll cut into the defense.
Step back fake from Bowles, then she pulls it. It's no good, trickles around, and it was never touched by Almon. She's trying to advocate. Stop the clock for a little bit longer. Soleil Williams, speed on display again. Syracuse going right back to that press, trying to trap on the near side. That gives Bowles a chance to get to the rim, and there was contact on the way through. She just couldn't drive through it. Risch tries a three-pointer, and she strings it. Third one of the day for Risch.
She's got her feet set. No matter who's on her, she's letting it fly.
Burrows drills it from the free throw line in response.
It's a big pickup for Burrows. Had a few missed shots in between that last connect.
And Florida State hitting a couple of three-pointers. There's another one. Another mid-range try from Burrows. This one's no good. A little bit of contact at the top of her shot. And now another attempt. That one airballs. Layla Filia scoops it up. So Syracuse keeps possession. Almon out Darius. She fires around the screen and hits. 6-point lead for the Orange. Jasmine Cooper, spot up, gets swatted on the way through, and Ball gets out of bounds. Did not look like they got the ball there. See what they draw up this time. Out to Felia, who has space. Works with the left hand. Spot up, left elbow. Rolls around the rim and drops down. Better than an 80% free throw shooter this season, though, so a rare sight. Give me that! Shavers moving with the elbows inside. Soleil Williams, one-on-one. Her lefty layup over the rim, and Cooper picks it up. Head-along pass for Darius. Lobs inside, Burrows. Tough layup, goes down. Bonner swirling on the left side. Gets it off to Risch, who's ultra dangerous from that left wing, but not from the baseline. Burrows pokes it away.
Luke, as you mentioned, holding Florida State scores at the end, but you see the difference when she's on the floor.
A little bank shot off the inbound.
Great job by the guards to find the ball for her.
Particularly Sophie Burrows. It's actually Dominique Darius leading the squad in assists today, though. Seems like it's picked up even more in the second half, although it was kind of a go-to in the second quarter to get the offense going for Syracuse. Burrows does try to swing a pass inside, but turns the ball over for the third time this quarter. Response three is good. Just to show you what she's capable of. Can be a big-time offensive scorer, but hasn't had it today, quite simply, against the Orange. And Syracuse just continuing to fight for those O boards. It's tipped up into the air. Hawthorne corralled by Shavers. See if she can start going to work here. Swings it around to the left wing. Another three-pointer. But you can see that she wasn't playing high school a year ago. Good offensive move from Shavers. Izoje going step to step defensively to the bucket. Florida State trying a press. That forces a turnover. Shavers streaking to the cup. Knocked into by Darius, and a foul. The bench is up and rowdy. Cut it down to a 5-point game potentially.
New life here for Florida State. Shavers starting to get it going on the offensive end. That brings some energy.
Much better than that first half where she only had one make. Straightaway three. She drills it. Really going to work offensively all of a sudden.
Florida State getting it going from long range. It's been three different players that have hit a three in the last couple of minutes, but Syracuse, that's the danger of this Florida State team. They can get red hot from three.
Izoje inside on a quick feed.
Players that have hit a three in the last couple of minutes, but Syracuse going back to what they do best.
Final 2:43. This has all of a sudden become a cagey affair. Not for Izoje, though. She just continues to go to work. Rebound hauled down by Tatum Green. FSU takes it the other way. Emma Risch, three-pointer is cash.
Emma Risch, never afraid to let it fly. She's got such a quick release.
And the worry here, you don't want to get too stagnant on offense. Inside, Izoje finishes it off again. She is not used to losing. The team risks falling below 500 even further. 5 games down if they lose today. They'll fall to 0-3 in the ACC, but the Dome crowd up to its feet. And Syracuse with a big win in the ACC to regain that momentum that they had. 12-2 on the season.